Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Victoria 3 well, it's not going to be the last episode, but it might be the episode where we start our last war. We're going from Manifest, Mexico, and apparently we only have to take 3 provinces from the US of A to do so. And we can do that, well, start doing that in 1906, which is next year. So, kind of looking forward to doing that. We've somewhat fixed our economy by paying attention to game mechanics. Ooh, the trade unions and the intelligentsia have stopped being in the same party, interestingly enough. Not that that is a need to reform our government or anything, but yeah, they have split up. Interesting. We used to be all communists around here. Sure, give me more prestige. We are already number 1. I don't know what more prestige will ever do for me. Let's do anything else. Blah, 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 blah. It just says I get rank from it. And rank gives me stuff, which is all nice. I mean, not that I care about any of these things right now, but it is nice. And we need to be a higher rank than the US of A at the end. But surely once we beat up on them, we will be. They made it back to rank 5? How the ever-living heck are you back to rank 5? We're gonna have to try and humiliate them in the war, as well as take their stuff, because they might just... Look at them bouncing back. What the heck? I mean, the game might have some sort of... what's the mechanic called in EU4? Revanchism or something? Where when you lose a war, you get bonuses. I don't actually know if that applies to humans too, but I know the AI gets it. So losing one war doesn't lead to a snowball effect where you lose all the wars afterwards. Well, it still does sometimes, but you know. Oh, the Brits having revolts again. Yeah. It's probably bad for our exports or something. At this point in time, who's counting? Nebraska and Botswana are still somewhat unhappy. Now Nebraska, which... there you are. Probably... yeah, they're almost no longer a problem. Oh, we should be incorporating all these. I mean, we're probably not gonna finish that before the end of the game. But I was only not doing it because I didn't have the bureaucracy, and now we do. Did we only take 2 states last time? I must already have started the incorporation of one of them before. Okay, what about over here? Incorporate, and can't do that yet because we're still colonizing. Fine. It is September. In March, I think. Was it May? March or May we can declare war. It's March, end of March. And we should be the much superior force. The question is whether we can bring that to bear, or whether we're going to fall into some sort of trap again. Now, I assume you folks are no longer at a problematic level of having changed your bicycle laws for cars. It doesn't seem that you are. Good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain. I don't... oh, they... that was a short revolt there. Oh, and they're now interested in everything again. That's why. Fine. Unused construction production. Not true, but very close to being true. So actually, we need to go back to another round of building a million things. A million things. Clothing. But there's still a bunch of clothing factories coming in. It will not be enough. But there's something. Steel is just being even worse now. Did my steel mills come in yet? They did not. We might want more even. Am I supposed to just take it from the top? Build a bunch of grocery factories. Even build a bunch of logging camps maybe. My logging camps are never going to be productive, I don't think. Are we subsidizing our logging camps? That's not how you find out. Do we see logging camps in here? Yeah, we do. Not for much, but we do. It's just because of minimum wage and weirdness going on. Still lacking oil, even though the extra oil rigs have come in. So might do even more oil. Oil, lead, sugar, and food. Why not? Why not oil, lead, sugar, and food? Bajillo can have 10 food factories. Synthetic glass just aren't doing well. Now, oil. Do I still have places to grab oil from or to exploit all our deposits? Oh, there's a little oil left in places. Rio Grande still has oil. Does it also have people? Not a ton, but some. Mexican, Oklahoma. Oh, and some other place. Sure. And what was it? Lead? Do we have improved lead grabbing options? That's my coal mine. Lead. 900 more lead. Sure, do it. It's even more drain on our oil, but you know. Maybe we should be looking into importing some wood then. We're not willing to build wood. I don't see how we don't have considerable import demand for wood. I have no clue how those things are generated, but oh holy. A lot of options here. How much wood do we need? A lot, right? Tons. 5.5k. So if I buy like 3 cray from the Ching market, it's fine. There. Bring over all those wood. Yes, all that wood. All those logs is what I'm going to claim, I meant to say. November. Come on, March. British Ksai. Whoever that is, it's probably not in the way. We're still eating our way through here for fun and profit. At least fun. I don't know about the profit. Ah. No World War I yet. I wonder if there's something in the game that makes World War I more likely to trigger in the OG way. Like in Hearts of Iron, where they have all these things that kind of try to make history go the way it went. IRL. And then you play on the ahistoric mode and everything just goes ham. 10% of people vote. 12% of people voting for fascists. Nobody voting for my liberals. It's kind of sad. Why you vote for fascists? Why would anybody ever vote for a fascist? That is weird to me. I mean, glass, sure. Didn't I make a ton more lead? Huh. Let's build some glasswork somewhere where we're not auto-expanding. What about Bajillo? Yeah. 20 glassworks. Stat. So tempted to build synthetic plants, just somehow they're not making money. Oh, that's the price of wood? I wonder if we should be going for dye plantations. Apparently we should. Most of them are making fine dosh. So maybe let's run a bunch of those in... not Rio Grande, in Chihuahua? Sure, let's have 20. And if we can find Chihuahua, we should probably also go and have them... I mean, there are other ways to do this. A lot more promising ways to do this. Where the heck is Chihuahua? What I want to do is build some railway. There you are. Because they're going to need it. And railway builds much slower than the farms. So we're going to be low on market access for a while. So we could just stay in our government right now and be fully legitimate. We're probably going to do that. I'm not going to bring in the fascists, and I don't see any value in going to trade unions only. And somehow industrialists still don't play a role in our country, which is weird. Why do you not have any political strength? You're rich, which 104 million. Let's compare that to the trade unionists who have more wealth total. Okay, interesting. They're probably just a lot more people. Which is why they get votes in the election. Actually, they're also quite rich. I mean, our country is quite rich. I don't really... So what affects the strength of our parties and the votes? I'm sure there are a couple of things. There's like the... What's it called? Momentum. That sort of influences how many votes you get. And then, of course, there's just the question of the population that is voting for you. And that really depends a lot on the jobs that these people have. But I don't know what kind of people do we have a lot of. I guess we have a lot of laborers, machinists, and clerks, all of which love the trade unions. Engineers too. And they really only have the 1 million capitalists who thinks wealth is not that important, land is not that important. Yeah, they just don't have a way to gather the votes that I would need. Because we actually have a democracy where everybody's vote matters. I like that. I mean, I don't like that I can never do any of the more industrialist-leaning laws, but I do generally like that we have a country in which that is true. Oh, Arizona, building all those tooling workshops, absolutely needs a bunch of railway. 5 may be overkill, but you know what they say about overkill? No such thing as too much of it. Y'all can have railway. Ah, money's starting to look fine again. Good, good. You know, someone's selling automobiles to the US of A. Oh, I have a lot of spare telephones. Nobody wants them. They don't know what a phone is. How much? A decent amount of spare explosives, so why not sell some to the Austrians? Look at the number first, 1.45k. Okay, sell all of them to the Austrians, sure. Coal, 2.1. Not 2.1k, just 2.1. Let's not sell those. And we have a few spare tools, actually, which is cool. Fine by me. Okay, NCO training, so we could do one more round of upgrades to our army, which I'm tempted to do. War machine industries. Can build aeroplanes? I don't know what I need them for. Probably for aerial reconnaissance. Okay. I prefer something that's... Oh, flamethrowers are just there. Chemical weapons specialists. 100% more devastation. Let's not do that. Let's not do chemical warfare, okay? Let's just not. Let's just go flamethrowers. Seems terrible enough. We don't need to do chemical. I mean, I get that that's also a very World War I thing to do. But I don't like it, and we're gonna do it. What I wanted to look at was barracks, and we can go to squad infantry. Which is gonna make me regret the export of, well, regret. No, we're exporting telephones, not radios. Interesting. Oh, it does say here that we're gonna have equipment adjustment, 75% decaying over 12 months. 12 months is a long time when I want to declare war. And, well, it's gonna take some time. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's just the radios. We already lack 420. Okay, I'm gonna go to squad infantry right now so they can start adjusting. And I'm gonna have a huge surge in construction of electrics industries. Which are the ones that do make radios, right? Idaho has 10 that are not making radios? Make me 400 radios, please, Idaho. Do they need to have that surge then? Probably still do. Radio Gaga. Oh, everybody's eating my radios. What are radios eaten for? Luxury items. Ah, yeah. We do like those, don't we? So, my luxury clothing, luxury furniture, and porcelain production increases also help with this, in a way. So all these glassworks will kind of help with the need for a radio. It'll be fine. Oh, France rivaled us. Now that, I hope, doesn't mean that they're gonna be all friendly like with the US of A. Doesn't look like they will be. Canada, desirable ally. Austria, desirable ally. Let's just hope we don't get dragged into a bigger war here, because I don't want to be. I'd rather not be in a bigger war there. Thank you very much. Insufficient taxation capacity in California A. No. You don't have... What do you need, do you? You do have some people left. Let's give you some government A. To at least... That's probably not even enough for the taxation. We have signs that we could get for taxation capacity, but we're not working on it, I don't think. So, the battle for Corinth. It is March. We could now declare. We're gonna have the modifier for a while more. The equipment change modifier. But it takes a while. I forget how long though. How much of a while, if you will. For the war to actually trigger. So it won't be as bad anymore. Defensive pact with Austria. Whatever could go wrong. I'm gonna say yes, I think. Might even want to make that an alliance. Might get dragged into that Hanover war then. But that way we should have somebody on our side in case like France or somebody decides to jump in our American war. Well, it's April. How much time was it in those in the road to war thing? I don't remember. Is it like 6 months? Because if it is, we should be fine to go now. If it isn't, well, we're not. We look at these barracks and these people. They're gonna have a huge negative modifier here. 62% still from equipment adjustment. Can we just go? Battleship is spreading. What's all this then? And fascist Hanover, I don't care. I don't want to be swayed. I don't care about Hanover. Oh, construction production. Give me more something or others. And we are making dents, but it's really just that. It's just dents that we're making. We're not really changing any of these numbers for good. I just want to spam something here. Might be even more glassworks. You know what? Just go more glassworks. Because glass has been an issue all game long. So why not try to fix it at the end? And by issue, I mean it has been a huge money maker too, right? It's not just a problem, but it's also a problem. Okay, can we see this here? How long these phases take? Let's see, it's May 20th. This took about 7 days. June. So June 20th will be about here. So I think this is about a 3-month phase, the yellow one. So that's 4 months plus the war. And it's June now. We did the thing in January. I think we can start our play. I want Oklahoma. Confirm. I made this say I want this too. Wait, did that not do it? Conquer State. That didn't do it either. Conquer State. Do you have to click here? South Dakota. Conquer State. North Dakota. Bam. Which surely gave me some infamy. Some infamy. But we're fine. It's a bit more infamy than I was looking for. And also I hope we didn't annoy the... Well, the Austrians are still on our side. Can-do attitude. I think they can figure out their own can opener rather than spending, what is that, 160,000 a month over 5? No. No. We need people, don't we? I mean, I think it is mobilize our generals time. Do it. Go in. Apparently we haven't swapped to something. Oh, we haven't swapped to airplanes. We also don't have any airplanes. I'll have our slowest or smallest guy, or 33, take Canada real quick. Like that. Also, Navy. I assume this is still where you trade. Wait, there's nothing going through here? Are the SFA not trading anywhere? That seems crazy to me. What on earth? Seeing that right? It's just nothing. I'm gonna bring out the boats anyway. Hoping that they will be strong enough to do something. Unlike last time. Raid convoys. Oh, so there's a supply network indeed. There, and this is right. Yeah, there, and there. Again, I don't know if it's better to do that. Oh, Spain rivaled us. Don't get any ideas though, Spain. No need for you to get any ideas. If we look at these folks, we can't see it here. See it? No, there, I guess. It's very hard to find the modifiers on your people. We still have 40%. Oh, they're back down? Gosh damn it. I thought about this when I added all those war goals. I was like, nah, surely it'll be fine. But they did it. They just backed down. They just gave us Oklahoma. Which is really bad. American Equator? Where the heck is American Equator? So, I think we have enough time to do 2 more of these. But I really wanted to end it with that war. And I still hate the fact that they can just say, nah, you know what, let's not. Also, one thing that does, well, because I made all those claims, we're very notorious, right? Ooh. Did we get those refunded? Must have been a refund on the war goals that were not seeded somehow. That's something at least, I guess. This market access, Chihuahua. I think they're all building. I'm just... No, Barrio's not. Bit slow at building railways. You'd think we'd have figured out how to just lay a bunch of track these days. But no, it still takes us forever. Goldfields depleted. Unfortunate. Do what you have to. Do what you have to. Unused construction production again. Again. I'm really tempted to just keep going off the top. Just go textiles? Sure. We can be Bangladesh. And food industries. I do not know. Oh, Oklahoma. So 20 food industries in Oklahoma. Let's have 5 more railway in Oklahoma. And what was the other place that just did it? Where I just built all the textile mills in Barrio. Barrio. Ah, another seller railway. There. Austria begins mobilization. What's this war then? Okay, nothing. Nothing to worry about. None of you are mobilized anymore, are you? No. Good. Good, good, good. Zulu begins conscription. Oh no. Why are we fighting Transvaal anyway? What is this? What is this fight? Diplomatic play, but what kind of play? What? Ban slavery, subjugate Transvaal, and subjugate the Zulu. Okay. We're just grabbing South Africa the hard way. Fine. You do you. Large number of Kalmyk people. Even more people who we need to put into factories. We're trying. Certainly trying. You buy my automobiles. They're like, sure, have this place. And then they go back to buying our stuff. Truce until 1911. I really hope the game does go to 36. Another revolutionary Greece play. If the game ends in 1914, we're not going to get our achievement. But I'm pretty sure it's not the case. All these things don't seem to matter. It's fine. Neutral. What makes a man turn neutral? So I spammed a bunch of clothing and food. So the next thing would be even more dye. And even more glass. Oh no, not war with the Zulu. I hope the Austrians are not as incompetent as our British friends were. I.e., I hope we don't have to fight their war for them. 20, 30 dye things in Guatemala. And some accompanying railway. And the other thing was... glasses, actually. Getting okay-ish. Engines. Engines are being bought. Still, engines and electricity. Okay. More electricity in some place that doesn't have any yet. Ideally has a bunch of unemployed folks. There. And there. And what's the other thing? Engines. Do we have a thing we should be... Oh, you're running steam engines still? Why are we not running diesel engines? Because it needs all the oil and all the steel. What about electric engines? Which needs all the electricity. I see. So really we're not looking to build more engines. We're looking to have oil and steel. Just going to do this. And then add in a bunch more steel mills. Somewhere with people. Rariland has a few people, not tons. Nebraska has all the people. Okay. Now Nebraska. Railway. Herreroland. Railway. This war does look like the Australians here should win it. Oh, of course, you do it somewhere where I actually have to fight. Oh, where they're coming to my country. Who do we bring? Augustin, go. Get it done. It's going to take a while to get over there, but then he's going to push him in. It should be fine. I didn't realize, I mean, I should have realized, right? I looked at the map and I saw that it was right next door, but I didn't realize it meant we would have natives pushing into our country. Filthy little natives. Terrible. And look at what they're doing to our beautiful country. We mean no harm. We're just doing the best for everybody, and they just... Ugh. It's awful, isn't it? The Austrians are bringing a few folks, though. Not as many as we are bringing, but they were a bit faster, so that's good. So the pushback should happen. Pushback is not a term I should be using anymore. Has negative connotations these days. Speaking of negative connotations, we've got to put a cut in here. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then please do so down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.